Certainly, it's been a long time since I opened the last booster. But here we are with DC BTO3 Dimensional Transcendence. This one feature like the new Youth Quick manga deck. If you haven't read them, go read it because it's actually pretty good. Uh, Daipopo, Lukier, and upgrade for Soul Doji and Archive. Quite a lot of good stuff in here actually, with the new Bank Dream triggers within here as well. So actually, let's see what we get. Because I play Vermilion, so I actually want this. There's this card that's in here that I really want, but everything else here is actually very good to play. Less of the Dragon Empire. I forget what this guy called, but overall, it's still a fun deck. Most of these decks might feel a little bit incomplete, but that's okay because it's just gonna be more future update for them. Straddle Fierce Dragon. If your Vanguard grade is less than your opponent's Vanguard grade, this or your damage, so have 4 more cards. This guy +5/+5 on attack and defense. Solid hit, intense, quick Colossus. Casual Flare Dragon. Once per turn, act Energy Blast 2, retire another rear guard. So charge 1, choose one of your rear guard opponent's rear guard, retire it +5k. All these support like common supports that's just mostly psycho-ish. Chant of the Curse, Bodge, Remius. If your Vanguard grade is when your Vanguard's grade is less than your opponent's Vanguard and your damage is 4. Oh, that's the Dark State version of this cycle card. So +5/+5. Traction Conversion, Track Trailer. When this unit attack, discard the top card of your deck. If a trigger unit was discard, choose a Blitz order, a set order from your drop, and put it in your hand. If you did not put anything in your hand, +5k. It had to be a trigger unit though, unfortunately. Strike Ritter, Jaden. When this unit plays, if your Vanguard was a rare. When this plays, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Kotihblaze and its card name, counterblast 1, choose one of your opponent's rear guard and retire it. Then discard a card from your hand, choose one of your opponent's rear guard and retire it. So you can retire 2 rear guard instead. But at a pretty hefty cost if you ask me. When this unit is retired from rear guard or guard circle, so you can intercept with it. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Kotihblaze and its card name, you may put this in the soul. Which is good because you need soul. Let's see what the... Oh my god! Blazing Ladder on the first pack! Oh! This is such a good card. It's a reprint of the festival set if you didn't get the festival set. It was originally, I think it was $1880 cards. Or at least it was that expensive. But now it's like $10-ish, which is good. This is a card that most people want, and it's gonna make the game cheaper this way with the reprints. What it does, Blazing Ladder, is draw a card, put this card into soul, and your opponent's, and until the end of your opponent's turn, all of your Vanguard +5k and all of your rear guard cannot be chosen and cannot be put other than rear guard circle by your opponent's card effects. So it cannot be bind and it cannot be retired. This is a very good reprint, and hopefully we get more reprints like that in the future. Casual Flare, Remius, Track Trailer, Define Blaze Eye, and Fury. I feel like this is the starter for the how does it say it again? The Kotihblaze Blaze, which is not bad. Oh, and the grade 2 as well. Flame Severing Dragon, Baldra. When this is brought upon by grade 3 cards with Kotihblaze in its card name, draw a card. Choose one of your opponent grade 3 or choose up to one grade 3 or less card from your hand and call it to rear guard. If you did not call, choose a card from your hand and discard it. So to draw one, you have to call one, which is fine. I mean, on grade 3 turn, you're gonna do some stuff anyway. If you have a grade 3 or greater, this get plus 5k. So it's a 15k attacker. And then the rare is Endless Sorcery Exploration. Play this with Soul Blast 2. If your opponent Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, look top card of your deck and put it on the top or into Soul. And choose one of your Vanguard and plus 5k. So this can't be used for Sorcerer. A Soul Blast 2 is very hefty cost too. And the other card is Winsome Clown. If a total of 3 or more of any cards were put into the soul by your card ability this turn, it gets plus 10k, which is not really that hard to do for a lot of a lot of cards nowadays. Ooh, finally some new stuff. Hideous Cycler Dragon. When this unit attacks Soul Charge 2, put all of the trigger unit Soul Charged by this ability for its effect on the bottom of the deck in any order. And this unit gets plus 5k until the end of that battle for each card put at the bottom of the deck. So it's your it's a safer pick choice for soul charging card that's not gonna ruin your day. So you will never soul charge trigger unit. Firepole Emperor Dajaru. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Kotihblaze in its card name, rest this unit. Choose a normal unit without Sentinel from your drop. Put it at the bottom of the deck. Choose one of your unit with the same card name as the chosen card effect. You get plus 5k. So I help recycling since it needs to be Soul Blast bottom and shove it back into Soul later on. When you're grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Kotihblaze in its card name, attack, put this card into Soul and choose one of Vanguard plus 15k. So this can add as a booster, rest it, shove card from drop back to the deck, and then attack, shove it in, plus 15k. Actually, it's not too bad. Shady Instigator. When this unit plays on rear guard from hand, Soul Blast 3, draw a card, and plus 2k. Multi-Stroke Dragon. When your opponent has 5 or more, drop has 5 or more card, this gets plus 5. I feel like we have something like this before. It's a Madoka, I think. Divine Blaze Ear, Signful. When this roll upon by the Flame Severing Dragon, Baldra, Soul Blast 1, look top 7 card of your deck, choose a great one from amongst them, reveal them, put it in your hand and put it in the rest of into Soul. So 1 to hand, 1 to Soul. I can build out. Let's see what we get. I see a Persona Blast. It's a rare though. Ooh. Very cute. Marine General of Mithroid Waves, Cypria. When this unit attacks Soul Charge 1, if it's a trigger unit that's Soul Charge, choose a normal order or blitz from your drop and put it in your hand. If you did not put it, plus 5k. I feel like I read something like this not too long ago. And we get, for double R, Ravishing Dragon. When this unit boosts, this unit gets plus 5k until the end of the battle for each set order in your order zone. If it gets plus 15k or more, Soul Charge 1, until the end of the battle, when your opponent with a card from hand to guard, they must call 2 or more. This could be good upgrade for that Smith deck, because it needs a lot of sets order, and not a lot of Dragon Empire plays sets order. There is substitute, but it's not ideally to run them. Virtuous Protector. Stick out. There's the Cycler with the +5/+5 for if the opponent's grade is higher or you have 4 more damage. Rhombic War Sorcerer. When this plays on rear guard or put on guards, Energy Blast 3, and this unit gets +5 attack, +10 guard until the end of this turn. 15k guard and 15k attack. It's a sorcerer, so it could be kind of fun. Udumbara Flower Banana. This is the starter right line for Order deck. The Stoeirhaja deck for this set. I forgot its name completely. Knight of Quietus Clive. From drop at the beginning of your battle phase, if you play 2 or more order this turn, kind of +1 colors to rear guard. So you can have something to follow the board at least. And it's only available this because you can call 2. Technically there's only this deck that allows 2 order to be played. Normal order. Claw of Secret Schemes Undercover Tigris. Ooh, Undercover card. Undercover card I heard is part of one of the more fun deck for this booster. So it'd be quite exciting. And the end of the battle, this unit boosted Energy Blast 2 and return this card to hand. When this unit is placed on guard, put a card with Undercover and its card name from drop to the bottom of the deck, and this gets plus 5k guard. Very resourceful, very good. It's an R. Rare. Inflictor Dragon. When this unit attack a Vanguard, Energy Blast 3, retire a rear guard in another column. Draw a card, and this gets plus 10k. That's pretty good. And we get another triple R, which is Fly Over Vertica. When this unit is placed on rear guard, counter blast 1, look top 7 card of your deck, choose one codex card from amongst them, review it, put it in your hand. Shuffle the deck, and if you do not review anything, draw a card. And this unit get plus 5k each time you play a codex order this turn. So you can maximum get 20k, and 20k by itself being a rear is not bad. And deck filtering is very good. Along with codex kind of benefit from buffing you and kind of ruin your opponents much. So you can always use a lot of them. They're fun deck. Shaky Peanuts. When this card is discarded from deck during your turn, you may put it into soul. Very useful. Not quite what people want. Wow, my first Dipopos is Dilander. When this unit is placed on Vanguard, search up to 1 base. Review it. When this placed on rear guard from Soul by your card ability, you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Dayusha and its card name of your Vanguard, and this unit get plus 5k until the end of the turn. Life Saving Angel, the Cycloid card for Keter. Alice Gonner held. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted if you have an order. If your order zone has 2 or more set order, retire this and choose one of your Vanguard plus 5k. While getting 2 set order for Branded is not that hard, but to retire 1 and just to boost 5k is a little bit waste of slots if you ask me. Kusumama Law, that's an L, not an I. Lamp. When this roll upon by the Numenari Gamgar, look at the top 7 card of your deck, choose up to 1 grade 3 or greater card with Stoeirhaja and its card name, or up to 1 codex from among them if you would put it in hand and shuffle. This is one of the great one right deck for that guy whose name is really hard to pronounce. At the end of the turn, if you play a codex this turn, retire this and choose a grade 3 with Stoeirhaja and its card name from drop and put in hands. It's also a recycler for recycle the grade 3 back in your hand for Persona Ride. Honestly, it's not bad. Oh, it's a weak point for the triggers. Draw Stoeirhaja is actually pretty good. It's good to have another one to keep in hand at least. Also, it's a double R. Oh, I didn't know Dimariner. Dimariner is a double R. When this card is discarded from hand during your turn, you may put this card into Soul. Ooh, it's a ride deck up. That's pretty good. When this plays from Gar from Soul by your ability, you have a grade 3 or greater with Dayusha and its card name. Your opponent cannot intercept. It's not the plus 2k that's important. It's the your opponent cannot intercept. It's very, very, very strong in my opinion. So good for them, I guess. Bringer of Turning Point Aeon. When this plays on rear guard, counter blast 2, draw a card, and this get plus 5k. It was a Divine Sister. Divine Sister is more. When this unit boosted, if 2 or more of your rear guard were placed this turn, this unit get plus 2k until the end of the battle. And at the end of the battle, you may put this into Soul. That's actually could be very spicy, depends on future deck that might need Soul. But I believe they will also get their own support as well. Knight of the Piercing Akuti, Undercover Source. If your order has 2 or more monitored tries, this unit get plus 5k and cannot be retired by your opponent's card effects. Can still be bind though, or return back to hand. Oh, an order card, codex card. The Principle of Non-Self. So this is one of the key card codex for the deck. It's very, very strong. Play this if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard or Stoeirhaja in its card name, and you did not play an order of the same card name as of this card this turn. Choose a grade 3 or less card of from your drop, put it to rear guard, call it to rear guard until the end of the turn. It gets plus 5k. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, it gets, when this unit stand by your card ability, it gets plus 1 crit. Very nice. Ooh, Undercover Starter. Grade 0 right line. Hidden Flash Undercover. Serendis. Support Zone Manny. This is for Silicos. Is that a spaceman from the previous U Quick Fly line? And it is a very important upgrade as well. When this unit is put on guard, if you have a Vanguard with Silholit in its card name, look at the top 5 cards from your deck. Choose any number of cards with armed arms in the different card names from among them and call it to guard and shuffle the deck. If you did not call any, this get plus 5k. Since you probably don't need that many guard, it's kind of nice to have extra so it doesn't just break your hand. Oh, it's a triple R. Oh, That's the Sojo Doji! Look at that Sojo Doji. This is probably the most good card to pull this box, just because how strong the Sojo Doji is. This Sojo Doji essentially help you win anything by pretty much do everything for free, you know? When this unit attack, you put 2 rear guard into soul, and then choose out the 2 stuff that is bind and call them. Since you bind them earlier with this as well as the Energy Blast 3, bind 3 card stuff in the card name from soul, so you obviously have extra stealth unit from your bind as well. So get to recycle them real hard, which is really good. If your opponent battle phase, call the chosen unit guard instead of that. So you can also do it when opponent's attacking. There's also another card that is very good with this, but this has been absolutely awesome pack at the moment. Awesome box, rather. Welcoming Flower Basket. Hop up. At the beginning of your right phase, choose up to one Entrapturing Satiations chiefly from your right deck and write it up. If you roll a card, you and your opponent draw a card, and you cannot write until the end of the turn. So that just means you write for free. Yeah. You ride for free, and you make your opponent draw a card too. For being double edge is good too. Dust Storm Dignified Bullet, Mallory. When this unit attack or boost, if your opponent Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, and they have 1 or less rear guard, this card get plus 10k. It could help for a lot of different cards as well. Innocent Invitation, La 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 Po Coco. The bright line for a glass deck. Galvanic Edge Dragon. When this unit attack a Vanguard, discard the top card of your deck. If it's a trigger, was discarded, choose one of your opponent's rear guard and retire it. If you did not retire a card, this get plus 5k. It's the other common cycler, which pretty much just plus 5k. Oh, it's a silver rare. Wow, it's pretty. I don't think it's any good. Oh, it's the Genesis support. It's very pretty though. Dang. Look at that. If you have a Vanguard with only Genesis for its card clan, this card is only from Genesis. When this unit is placed on rear guard, if you have grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Minerva in its card name, Soul Blast 2 and choose 2 normal unit with same card name, and without Sentinel from your drop, choose 2, put 1 in hand and put the rest in the deck and shuffle. Oh, shuffle 2. My silver rare for this box. Very pretty. Oh, this is the Undercover, the Monitor Tries. This card can be played from drop. Play this if you have Vanguard with Undercover card in its card name. When this card is put into the order zone, look at the top 7 of the card, choose 1 card from amongst them, put it face down as this card Undercover Gauge, and shuffle your deck. By the way, Undercover face down means your opponent would not able to have that information. So you can be very sneaky about what you play. And then this is the rare, which is Steam Fighter Lamsum. When this unit is placed on guards, Energy Blast 3, choose one of your opponent attacking Vanguard, it get minus 5k. So it's a 10k guard, if anything. Until the end of the turn though. So that could be pretty spicy. It's a defensive trigger. So it could work against like restanding Vanguard as well. And we get quite a lot of them, so it can come in handy. Enuri, Baldras, Hideous, Jajoru, Shady Instigator. Oh, the double R is Lawrence Glare Dragon. When this card is discarded from your hand during your turn, if your Vanguard is grade 2 or greater, Soul Blast 1 call this to rear guard. If it's during battle phase, it cannot attack. So you can use this technically for ride deck. So if you ride from grade 1 to grade 2, you can use this. And if you use grade 2 to grade 3, you can use this. Or your Vanguard require a digit card, you can also use this as well. If you have more rear guard than your opponent, this can boost. So technically, while you cannot attack, you can still boost. It's a 10k boost. And it's a triple R. Ooh, look at this pretty card. Wait, it's a double R and the triple R. What the heck? That's cool. Illusory Lantern, Demonic Lady, Folklore. When this unit plays on rear guard from hand, energy charge 1. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted. If your energy blasts 3 or more at the same time, for the cost of your card ability this turn, retire this and draw 1. This is for glass, and it seems one of the more important cards. Ooh, Shoujo Doji support too. Here it is. Stealth Beast, Rokurai. When this unit boosts, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Shoujo Doji in its card name, put this card from hand to soul. Choose 1 face card in your opponent's bind zone and put it in the bot deck. You don't really need this. Shoujo Doji itself is already like very strong attacking for without ruining your opponent's field. And Living Magician. If you have 3 or more of your cards were put into soul at the same time, kind of plus 1 draw a card plus 5k. Oh, I already seen this. Track Trailer and Ryui Baldras. Do they always come together? What the heck? The rare is Mythrarch Porcupine, I think. I want to say Porcupine, but it's not Porcupine. So this is for the fish deck that came out with the first Youth Quick deck that used by the girl. Very aggressive. You should definitely read it. When you would count the number of your unit for the ability of with Mythicard in this card name, you may count this as 2. Very useful. When this unit attack, if you have 5 or more unit with that plus 10k, 23k by itself, and you also get the ability. And not a triple R. This look like Dayusha. Oh, Lady. Dang, look at Lady. As good looking as ever. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if you have a Vanguard with Dimension Robo and its card name, counterblast 1, search your deck up to 1 base and reveal it into your hand and shuffle the deck. Deck filtering is deck winning. When this unit attack a grade 3 or greater units, if your order zone has 2 or more base plus 10k. That is very good card. I can see why it's a triple R now. Holy moly. 20k along with space searching. You can never go wrong with it. Hideous Dragon, Dajaru, Shady Instigator, Multiple Stroke Dragon. Whoa, it's the other arm. It's an FR2. When this unit attack, put a card with armed arms in its card name from drop to soul. Perform one of the following, according to the circle this unit on. Vanguard, if you have 2 or more attached, just get 1 crit. With this card, get 1 crit. Your Vanguard also get 1 crit, remember. All the power from you when you get trigger, you want to put it on these drills because they get power when you separate them as well. This unit get plus 5 at the end. If it's a rear guard, you get plus 5k. So if this suddenly went to rear guard, it's a 15k attacker by itself. That's pretty good too. It's the crit. This is very good. Effect crit. Stamp the Deviator Dragon. It's dragon. I never realized that. Oh, I see it's the ginormous gun. Regard as Walk in the Dark. Actually, this is a good order card too. You can be played from Soul and play this with Energy Blast 3. Choose one of your unit being attack and plus 15k. Blitz order from Soul. So you actually Soul Charge in, Soul Blast out, plus 15k by itself. If this is placed from Soul, put it in the bottom of the deck. Damn, this is a very solid order card, by the way. Very strong order card. Mallory, La Pokoko, Galvanic Edge Dragon, Chefly, Entrapping Satiations, Shefai? When this unit roll pump by ones who govern rituals, sacrifice, glass. Energy Blast 1, search up to your deck up to 1 Saturine Bait. Reveal it and put it in hand. And shuffle your deck. When it's placed on rear guard, choose a grade 3 or greater face out card with Grand Dogma and its card name from your damage and put it in hand. And if you put it in hand, choose a card from hand and put it in damage zone. It does not count as damage trick, so no damage up, but it's just a substitute because Grand Dogma is a lot more important card than whatever other card you have in hand. Against Spear Dragon, the cycler card, double R is Hurtful Palm Pilladio. This card gets plus 5k for each time you play a Codex order this turn. Front row rearguard. When your Vanguard is attacked by your opponent's rearguard, retire this unit and choose one of your opponent's rearguard and decrease that power by its original. So say that rearguard attack just raw attack. So it'll be 0. Another double R is the Shower Applause Dragon. This is the Lugia support. This is actually Dragon from Lugia card arts. If your Vanguard is with only Pale Moon for its clan, this card is only from Pale Moon. When this unit is placed on rear guard, if your Vanguard with only Pale Moon for its card name, choose a card from drop, you may put it in Soul. During your turn, if your unit was placed on rear guard from Soul this turn, this get plus 5k. If your opponent is greater, it get plus 10k. So being 23 by itself. These two are very similar. They become 23k by itself. Good support though. Signful, Colossus, Casual Flare, Dragon, Remius. I feel like I'm getting a lot of Remius. Oh, this is Gamga. When this unit is the grade 2 right line for Stoeirhaja. When this unit is rolled upon by the grade 3 in its card name, kind of Soul Blast 1, search your deck up to 1 Codex, reveal it, and put it in hand and shuffle deck. When it's placed on rear guard, if you play a Codex this turn, Soul Charge 1 and plus 5k. For rare, we get Knights of the Connecting Hope, Triffin Trifian. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted. If your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, retire this card. Choose one of your opponent Vanguard at plus 10k. It has a double R. Dang, that's a cool looking art. Nosedive Falcon. If your grade 3 or greater Vanguard was placed this turn, this unit get plus 5k. Back row. When this unit plays from deck, this attack, counterblast 1, stand this unit, move it to open rear guard, and at the end of the turn, retire it. This is a great one. You can actually play this in Luar if you want, but I'm pretty sure Luar have better options, right? Since you have to call from deck as well, huh? There's Clive, Tigris, Stratosphere, Colossus, FFR for Jaden, and what is this card? It looks like that one Dragon Empire card, is it? Yes, it's the order for that one Dragon Empire. Polar Quake Sword Lichrivinton. Counterblast 1, choose one of your opponent's rear guard and retire it. If you have a Thunder Dragon Vanguard, bind that unit instead of that. You can totally play this for Vermilion, where if your opponent have one grade 2 and you're not gonna intercept first, you might also blow it up and call it. But with a cost of obviously Counterblast 1, which you don't really want to do that for Vermilion. Or the second option, which will be the quick start deck, Triumph Dragon, which you can retire both rear guard this way. And then the other is Toasty User You. When this plays on rear guard, Counterblast 1, call the 2 plant token. Stoeirhaja card is very cute and for their fruits. Shiffy, again Spear, Rokurao, Enliven Magician, Hope Pop. Palika Express. This is a rare. Play this with, put a set order from drop to the bottom of your deck. Choose one of your unit and being attacked and plus 20k until the end of the battle. It's funny blitz order, but 20k is quite a lot, which is a special front trigger, right? And we get for rare is Fulgent Stealth Rogue Kinran. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Social Doji in this card name, put 2 rear guard with stealth in the card name in the same column as this unit into soul. Choose a grade 2 or greater unit with stealth in its card name from your drop and put it in hand. So it's a good cycling stuff that you need from drop to hand, and then on and on. Which this is why Social Doji is so good, because they get what they need and they can play what they need, and the cost is not big. It's actually very small. Ooh, Goyusha. The starting right line for Daipopo. A monitor Ravener, undercover of Arva. When this unit is placed by riding from Folly of Blades undercover Onus, reveal a grade 3 Mordalian in its card name from right deck. Search up to 1 monitor and reveal it, put it in the hand. You have 2 monitor plus 5k. So great searcher for a monitor. This is a Spectroscopic Binary Star Lady Archer. If your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, your order zone is 3. Has 3 or more set order, this get plus 10k. That was a 18k booster. Wow. Rafting Fairy. You have 3 or more rear guard was placed by your card ability. This get plus 10k. This might be harder to do than the other one though. Monsters. Thunderclaw. Raylam Gara. When this unit attack a grade 3 or greater Vanguard, if your order zone has a research, this get plus 5k. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Archive, retire this unit and draw a card. Which is very good. Drawing is never bad. That's always good. Miasmic Beast, Medulla. Soul Blast 1, discard a card from hand, choose this card can be played from drop. When it would be played from drop, put it in the bottom of the deck instead. At the end of your turn, Energy Blast 5 and draw a card. And then the beginning of a journey. Very wholesome story. I'm going to explore beyond the winds for all the things I've never seen before. It's a blitz order. Choose one of your opponent attacking unit. It gets minus 10,000 until the end of that battle. If the drop has 3 or more cards with the same name as this guy, it get minus 10k until the end of turn instead. But you would need full 4 of the blitz order. You would have to play all 4 in order to see the results. Last pack. Oh, nice! Die Battle. This is the right line for Dayusha. If your Vanguard is from Soul. If your Vanguard is Dimension Robo Dragon, your opponent's Vanguard is grade 2 or greater, and your Soul has Goyusha, Dilander, and Dimariner. Put a card from your hand to Soul, and choose up to 1 Dayusha from your right deck and write a stand. This is what Dayusha is okay. You would actually want to run it. So not run it. You want to be the second person to play, because then you get to superior ride Dayusha. When it's placed on rearguard from soul by your card ability, if you have grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Dayusha and its card name, your opponent's is grade 3 or greater, your Vanguard original crit become 2 until the end of the battle. That's actually very spicy. 2 crit for Dayusha is really good. That's why Dayusha is actually a very playable deck in this set. Amazing Fist Dragon, Edoran Dragon. When this unit plays on rearguard, if your orders are on 2 or more, set orders, Energy Blast 4, choose your opponent. Front row, retire it. Folly of the Blade Undercover, Onyx. When this plays on riding, the Hidden Flash Undercover, Serendis, the starter. Reveal a grade 3 card with Mortalion and its card name from your right deck and search up to your deck up to 1. Monitor try. Review it and put it in hand, shuffle your deck. During your turn, if your order has 2 or more, monitor plus 2k. Oh, and the other codex too. This is the really funny codex. Play this card if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Stoeirhaja. I still have no idea how to say that word. In its card name, and you did not play an order of the same card name as this card this turn. Until the end of your opponent's next turn, your opponents get all of your Vanguard get minus 3k, so it's a 10k base. If you play another codex this turn, Soul Blast 2, draw a card, and your opponent next turn get minus 1 drive. This effect is not lost even when your opponent ride their Vanguard. So it's good. Ooh, and the Bank Dream triggers. It's not a sign, but it's Himari. Yay! Dang, look at that. It's very cute. I could always use more of this. The rare is Die Dragon. This is also the ride deck, and it's very good defense. I think you only play like 2 of them just because there are more options to play. When this rolled upon by a grade 3 card with Dayusha and its card name, call this card to rear guard. When this card is placed on rear guard from Soul of Ability, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Dayusha and its card name, until the end of your opponent's next turn, this gets, when your Vanguard is attacked, retire this unit, choose one of your Vanguard, get plus 15k until the end of the battle, and plus 5k. Well, this unit get plus 5k in red text. And the last card is Dancing Prince of the Gale, Ainsley. When this unit attack, if your order zone has 1 or more set order, this unit get plus 5k until the end of that battle. If there's 3 or more set order, plus 15k instead. Very cool. So it's not bad, actually, despite not getting the Bank Dream card that I really want. But with the FR and the Silver Rare being okay, but getting Racing Angel Ladder, getting Shoujo Doji, getting the Folklore, that lady. Honestly, these are like fantastic cards to get. So I have no complaint. So yeah, this is the set 3. It will be very good. Actually, it's okay to invest in if you want to start a new Vanguard. This is it. If you want to start Vanguard and invest in something new, this is the set. Actually, every set has some new deck that has been pretty good, so these are the good time to start Vanguard if you ever wanted to start Vanguard.